So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am back, hopefully for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna be making a video about reviewing the game of the NFL Week 1 Tennessee Titans. Probably gonna make one every Tuesday. That's usually when I have time to do it. I'd like to make it on Sundays, but that's kind of tough for me because I gotta work. So I'd probably be making them on Tuesdays. But get into it. First game back, got a new offensive coordinator, new offensive line, got D-Hop. We're finally healthier again, it feels like. Going to the game, I'm going to start offensively. Offensively, you know what? No. I'm not going to start offensively. I'm going to start defensively. Defensively, we did a good job. We did pretty good. I think we had 4 sacks. Had a couple takeaways. Had a few takeaways. Had like 3 takeaways. A couple fumbles and a pick. That one fumble on the Derek Carr pass, they screwed up. They screwed up big time because they called it a fumble, but because they blew the play dead, Kevin Byard, who had picked up the fumble and was about to house it, did not get to house it, essentially. So we got a whole bunch of nothing out of that. And that would have given us, I think, a 2-score lead going into halftime or something like that. But instead, they get the... did they even call it a fumble? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if they called it a fumble or not now. I don't think they call it a fumble. I don't think they called it a fumble. Now that upsets me even more because I'm not entirely sure if they call it a fumble. I'd have to go back and check that and fact check that. But yeah. If that was a fumble, which I think it was because they literally were talking about how our last game last year, Josh Dobbs fumbled in the exact same way they called that a fumble, picked it up, ran it for a touchdown, and they essentially got the lead. But we didn't get that when we would have had a 2-score lead and we would have won the game, because that literally would have won us the game. Based off the way, if the game goes every single other way that it went, but we had that fumble return for a touchdown, we would have won the game. Simple as that. But the defense did good. They had 4 sacks, but I think all of them were in the first half. In the second half, the Saints started to kind of get going, and it got a little ugly. I don't think we got a sack in the second half, if I'm correct. If we did, it was just one, and it was like early in the second half. But so yeah, they kind of started picking us apart. I saw that Christian Fulton got hurt again. It was his hamstring. I think they said he had hamstring tightness. But he came back, so that was good. And I guess he played, but I don't think he's going to practice a lot this week. So that's fun. That's all nice and dandy. That's pretty much it for that. Arden Key, though. Arden Key's going to be fun this year. If he's going to be playing like that this year, he's gonna have a nice old game. He's gonna have a nice old season and make himself a lot of money after this year. If he's gonna play the whole year like that, which I don't think he will, but I think he'll be pretty good. Can he get to 10 sacks? We don't know yet. But then there's the offense. Let me sit myself up a little bit for this one, because first things first. Derrick Henry had 15 carries for 63 yards, which he did good. But I don't think in the entire fourth quarter he got I think he got 2 carries in the fourth quarter or something like that. 15 carries for Derrick Henry. I don't care who our offensive coordinator is. You know that Derrick Henry is our best player, and he needs to get the ball 20 plus times a game, no matter what. Okay, I don't care if he caught the ball on a couple of nice receptions, including that big one. All right, I don't care. He needs to get 20 rush attempts to keep the team honest, so we don't have performances like what we just got from Ryan Tannehill every week. But I'm not there yet. And I'm almost there, but I'm not there yet. Offensive line. Back and forth. They were back and forth. They still gave up a good amount of sacks and a lot of pressure. But there were times where they weren't bad either. So it kind of goes both ways. It kind of goes both ways with them. So, and it's just their first game, so we'll see how they mesh. Hopefully they'll stay healthy, and then after the bye week we get Nicholas Petit-Frere back. So that'll probably make it better too. So let's hope they just stay healthy for the first 6 weeks. We get NPF back, and then we started popping. Wide receivers, Treylon Burks, 2 catches. Why are we not throwing the ball to again? This is gonna come in goddamn clucking Tannehill. But Burks had a drop, yeah, I know. But he only got 2 catches on 3 targets? 4 targets? Nick Westbrook-Akina, again, was our best receiver. I can't believe I'm saying it, but he was. D-Hop had 7 catches for 65 yards. The only reason he had 7 catches was because he was getting force-fed by Ryan Tannehill. I'm here now, okay? Tannehill, I think D-Hop had 15 targets and 7 catches. Why was he forcing the ball to goddamn D-Hop when you have Treylon Burks and Chigga Okonkwo, who was nowhere to be found? Oh, no, never mind. No. He was found, but he wasn't seen. On that deep ball for Tannehill's second interception, I saw all 3 of Tannehill's picks. For that second interception, he came wide open. But by the time he was wide open, Tannehill had already decided that he was going to launch it deep to Chris Moore, who was very well covered, almost double covered. Okonkwo didn't get a catch. And I know he was targeted because we ran a trick play. He was wide, he was wide open. Tannehill overthrew him. Then we had another play. Had a man open. Tannehill overthrew him. I think it was Tajay Spears. He overthrew Tajay Spears. Spears had to make a diving catch out of bounds where he lost the ball. He wouldn't even have caught it anyway because he wasn't in bounds. His first interception, thrown in double coverage, forcing it to D-Hop on a 3rd and long. I gave him a little leeway with that one because, you're trying to go to D-Hop. D-Hop usually can make a catch in double coverage like that. But it wasn't great double coverage. I mean, the dude, he was blanketed from top to bottom in double coverage. It was a triple coverage. I don't remember. I think it was double coverage. But either way, it was just rough. It wasn't a good interception. It wasn't good at all. And then the icing on the cake, which cost us the game. The 3rd interception where he just flung it up there half-heartedly, and it landed right in the corner's hands. That one was the most frustrating for me because he just threw it. He threw it up. They said that, maybe it was a back shoulder. It wasn't back shoulder. If it was back shoulder, then D-Hop would have came. I don't know. Maybe it was miscommunication. I don't know. But either way, it was not a good throw. Tannehill had an awful game. It was terrible. Like, I'm starting to get up there. People have been saying that Tannehill's been washed since 2021. I didn't believe that. But now we're here, and we just saw this last game. And now I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get into that mindset. Tanny is getting there. His leash is like this now. It's like this. So, Tannehill, in my opinion, he's got maybe another couple games. If he throws multiple interceptions again next week against the Chargers, who are going to be tough, they can score at will. But if he throws multiple interceptions against the Chargers and then throws one interception against, I think we play the Browns week 3, that's it. Throw the white flag. Send in Malik. It's Willis season. At that point, I'm giving him 2 more games. If he shows up in this next game, has a better game, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe we can go. But if we still lose, I don't think that helps his case, in my opinion. The only way he'd have to come back and have a great game this next one. He's going to have to come back and have a great game. No interceptions. We can't even afford one. He got to throw no interceptions. He's got to throw multiple touchdowns. I know that. He's got to throw multiple touchdowns. But gosh, Tannehill might be there, ladies and gentlemen. He might be washed. It might be time to pack it up, ship it out, move on to Malik, and spend money. I'll put it like this. If we suck this year, I'm emptying the bank next year. Okay? Because I don't think this team is going to lose like 12 games. I don't think we're a 12-loss team. But if we go 7-10 again, or have a losing record, period, I'm emptying the bank. Maybe we keep Derek. Which I think we'll probably keep Derek anyway, because he's probably going to be really good. But we keep Derek. Tannehill out of here, okay? Christian Fulton out of here, okay? Caleb Farley out of here, okay? Like, even though I want Farley to succeed, like, he's gone through so much crap. I want him to come back, be healthy, play well, so in his 4th season, we can see if he's got something. Because he's gone through so much through these first 3 years. He's been injured, missed the whole season, and now with what happened to him in the offseason just before the season started with his dad, like, this dude is on a struggle bus. So I don't want him to completely get screwed over and lose out on money. Okay? I want him to have a legitimate shot. So I hope things can work out with Farley. Fulton, if he gets hurt, because he did get hurt, if he gets hurt and misses an extended period of time, which in my opinion is at least 3 games, you gotta ship him out. I can't keep like defending Fulton with these injuries, because it's been the same thing every year. Hamstring. It literally has been the same thing his entire career with us. His rookie year, hamstring. His second year, hamstring. Third year, hamstring. And now this year, hamstring. We can't keep giving him chances like this. So this is it. Like, this is his last shot. Hopefully the little hamstring tightness was just, a weak thing. We rest him a little bit. Let him play limited snaps in this game. And then we'll see where we are from that. Hopefully we'll get the other cornerback that was inactive. I don't know if he was like a healthy scratch or whatever. Trey Avery, because he's decent for an undrafted at least. But hopefully we get him back. Oh, and then one last thing. When we were down by 4, we had gotten deep in their red zone. and we decided to kick the field goal to make it 1 point with like 2:30 left in the game, I'm sorry, but I would have gone for that. It's not that I don't trust the defense, which it turned out that we couldn't trust the defense. I'd have gone for that. Because I don't think we would have got another shot with the ball. I don't think we would have, personally. And then second, who knows if we would have been able to make it down there again. Even if we got the ball back. I don't believe we would have done that either. So I'd have gone for that. I understand not going for it. And it was a good point by Vrabel to not go for it. Because he believed in his defense, which our defense is pretty good. I would believe in them too. But I wouldn't have believed in my offense to come back down here, is basically what I was thinking. I don't believe in my offense to make it back down there. But other than that, tough loss. It was really close. Nick Folk, MVP. He's the MVP of the team so far. I can't cap. So I'll give him credit. I think our kicker problems might be fixed, at least for this year. That's about it. On to next week against the Chargers. The Chargers are basically the same team as the Saints, except with a better quarterback. Really talented wide receiving core. Really talented defense, in particularly pass rushers. But they have a better quarterback than the Saints do. So we're gonna need to score points. The Dolphins were able to do it, but now comparing the Dolphins to us is just ridiculous. Offensively, at least. Comparing the Dolphins to us is a ridiculous thing to say. So we're not gonna go there. Week 2, Chargers at home. Let's get all the issues right. Let's stay healthy. Let's hope that we're still fairly healthy, because I know a couple players went down. I think most of them came back, but you know. That'll pretty much do it for me. Around the NFL, I saw there were some surprising things, like the Packers dominating the Bears. I didn't expect that. The Bengals getting crushed. I very much didn't expect that. I mean, you're paying $55 million to bench Joe Burrow. That is hilarious. The Giants getting smacked in the mouth. That was hilarious too. Paying $40 million to Daniel Jones. Man, that's crazy. That is hilarious. And then the Aaron Rodgers injury. I mean, people once again are complaining about how it's turf. It's like, oh, it's the turf's fault. The turf didn't give. It's like his foot still slid. I mean, there's not much you can say about that. And then there were two other people who just tore their Achilles and ACLs on grass. So there's no difference, in my opinion, between now turf back like maybe 10, 15 years ago to turf now is way better. Or turf now compared to like 10, 15 years ago is way better. That's what I meant to say. Because like playing on AstroTurf, oh my gosh, you die. You die if you landed on that mug. But cause I know what AstroTurf feels like. It does not feel good. All right. But it is. I mean, you can't help the injury at this point. Y'all complaining. The people complaining about turf, like, sorry, turf is cheaper. That's that. And now they're making newer turf, like the turf that the Titans have. The new turf that the Titans have is a whole brand spanking new turf. It's supposed to be softer than the turf that they have now. So if the Titans can do, and the Titans already played a game on it, the Vols played a game on it, and both of them said that they said that they liked it. They said it was cool. They said it was chill, and we didn't have no major injuries, at least not yet. So until something really happens, I don't really see the issue with it. I used to not. I didn't care back then. I don't care now. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'll see y'all next week to hopefully be reviewing a win. So yeah, peace out, tranquility, tighten up, baby.
We appreciate all the supporters. Most importantly,